Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We're up and running then. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikhail Silvestre.
His game was all about versatility and durability, Peter. An astute defender in the middle, a fine ball carrier with a good engine, went out wide.
Yeah, and you can expect another busy shift from him here.
He's never shy.
Odegaard. And it's Kaka. And Silvestre. Shot could be on. Kaka! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Racikan. Head over towards the opposite flank.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Turan. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Racikan. Howson. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. First quarter of an hour gone. Dari, Olmo. And here's Kaka. He's having a hit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Howson is the team's great visionary. Indonesia yet to have an attempt on goal. Turan. Howson. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Chiellini. To Chiellini. Tries a shot! Dani Olmo. He steps in, and that's the end of that. This is a promising build-up. And here's Batistuta. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Racikan. McTominay. Chiellini. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Racikan. David Villa. And it's McTominay. And it's Belletti. Griezmann. That's a good ball out wide. Cross needs to be good. Deftly away. And Batistuta! Goal! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Indonesia are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, just a canny finish. And that's a good finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
A header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Chiellini. Indonesia have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Kyoto Sanga with the corner. They're first. They've played it short. Ødegaard. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Batistuta. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Zanetti. Played for Chiellini. Belletti. And it's Thuram. Howson.
There will be 1 minute added time.
To Chiellini. Howson. Thuram. And the referee has blown for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Indonesia firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. So the action resumes. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. And it's Zanetti. Thuram. Racikan. That's Thuram. Belletti. And it's Chiellini. Pressing high and with purpose. Racikan. Can he get on the end of this? Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Odo. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. That's Racikan. Played out wide. Looking tidy in possession here. Out towards the flank. And it's Ødegaard. Racikan has a look and plays it forward. Griezmann. That is a little undercooked. Odo. Racikan. Kaká. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Somewhat off target. That's a super give and go. McTominay. David Villa. And he's intervened well there. And here's Batistuta. Plays the ball back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. And here's Batistuta. Kaká! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution on the field.
Corner number 2 then.
Batistuta. Number 10, Kamu. Number 19, Dari. Number 9,
Tunisia have the chance to go the other way.
coming on the field, number 21,
Batistuta proves just a little bit too strong.
Number 22,
David Villa,
number
Azar.
20,
Nicely shaped ball,
number 18,
floated through.
Ronaldinho.
Chiellini. Rijkaard. Thuram. Now Hausen. Chiellini. And it's Zanetti. Hausen. To Thuram. And it's Belletti. Hausen. And it's Chiellini. Opts for safety. To Thuram. Belletti. And it's Griezmann. David Villa does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Azar. Odo. To Azar. Olise. Zanetti calmly anticipates. Rijkaard. And it's Chiellini. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Now it's Ronaldinho. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, he's having a go! Ronaldinho! He really is something! About as smooth as it gets! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Ronaldinho.
Just 1 in it now.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Now it's Batistuta. And Batistuta! And he has kept it out somehow.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Ronaldinho gets it clear. Rijkaard. Very much into the last knockings.
2 added minutes.
Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. And this is Griezmann. Now it's Azar. Now it's Darwin. And that is as far as it goes. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a... So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We stand for the national anthem of France. A truly great anthem. Now, can they do better?
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
So off we go then. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line.
Pagi Bang Simon. Apa kabar Bang?
And it's Griezmann. Now this could be a chance. He is through. Shot at goal! And he scores!
Bang Ari suaranya masuk nggak Bang?
Now it's Griezmann. Diaby. And the shot! It's hit the upright.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Siap. Oke, Bang Ari.
Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Thuram.
Waduh,
Sorloth.
nanti malam siapa aja Bang yang ikut Bang?
Can he get it through?
Kalau pemain pro kayak kemarin, mendingan jadi penonton aja Bang. Yang ikut siapa aja?
A real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Griezmann. Looking for options for movement. Oh, shooting chance! And a neat finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Solot. Saliba. France look comfortable already. 2 to the good and flying. Nicely shaped ball. And the shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
And it's Griezmann. And here's Mbappe. Lovely, now then. Ryerson. France have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Mbappe! Oh, that's fabulous! A finish right from the top draw. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, that was sharp, deliciously sharp.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was tricky enough, but the power, he had no chance.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Mbappe threads one in. Now it shapes to shoot! Yes! And they're threatening to fly away here.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
After 24 minutes is number 7, Antoine Griezmann.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Vieira. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Griezmann. Diaby. There's the shot! And it's in! They are purring, truly purring.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
After 27 minutes is number 19, Diaby.
France are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And he plays one through. Takes a shot! And he's spooned it over the bar.
Yeah, I think I'd feel that way too. Not that I thrived in one-on-one situations.
Chouameni. That's Thuram. And it's Griezmann. Great vision. Picked out brilliant. He's had a shot! And he's stuck it away. And they're threatening to fly away here.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
After 33 minutes is
And yes, it's him again.
Kylian Mbappe.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Great chance! And it's in! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
After 35 minutes is
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, he's burst through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's an imaginative pass.
Griezmann really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Norway disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Diaby, spread it left. Diaby. And he's picked it up out wide. Hangs one. Header! And no mistake. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
after 42
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Can he get on the end of this? And he's managed to get free. He's having a shot! It's loose, and the keeper couldn't hold it. It's run loose, who's going to get there?
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Ødegaard just eases him off the ball. Griezmann, can he finish? Keeper always had the measure of that.
Griezmann has just shown why those situations demand a higher grade of focus. He fluffed it.
missed it. Vieira picks it up from the goal kick. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Diaby. Griezmann goes for a shot! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Absolutely no element of fluke either. It makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Number 7.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. And that is indeed the final act. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
France have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position.
Everyone, please welcome to the field our players.
So we're off again. Saliba. There he goes, cross-field.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Upamecano. Thuram, the man synonymous with solidity. Saliba. And Sylvestre. Mbappe! Goal! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
After 51 minutes is number 27, Michael Silvestre.
Saliba. That's really well manoeuvred. That ball looks a good one. Oh, shoots! And yes, it's there! How many? Just how many? The golf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Number 7.
How many? Just how many?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Thuram. Sylvestre is always looking to play quality balls. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's got away. Chance for a shot! And that's a tiny finish. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Vieira. Sylvestre.
The attendance for this match was 50,913.
Griezmann currently being consciously targeted.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally, they've decided to single him out.
Sylvestre. Upamecano. And it's Thuram. And it's Griezmann. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, that's a... Can he finish? It's a goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Diaby. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's in one-on-one. Tries a shot! Well taken goal. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Stood up well to him there. Now it's Diaby. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
He's a sharp little ball here. Shot and the finish! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
After 73 minutes is...
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Now that looks a decent ball. This looks promising. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, just real chance! And that's a good finish. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Number 11.
Another one! This must be his personal high.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's on it, can he get away? Big chance! It's fallen kindly here, and that's in. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
8 minutes is number 7, Antoine Griezmann.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Mbappe. And it's Griezmann. Now he's running away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Decent chance! He's put it wide.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Traumeri. Mbappe. Plenty to aim at. Chance! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
That's the throw. Time for a change in personnel.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Substitution for Norway. Number 7, Sørloth. Coming on to replace him is number 11.
He's shifting through the gears here. And a header! And the ball's come. Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, terrific save.
Substitution for Norway. Number 8.
Norway making further changes here and in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the effort.
Getting up there! And he steered it beyond the post.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Diaby, extraordinarily with 4 goals to his name. Oh, he's won up and the shot! And there's a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Diaby tries to pass it through, and this is Griezmann, and he's had a chance! Oh, good finish! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Norway have opted to make another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Griezmann, always onto this. Now it's Diaby. Diaby, and he shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that's it. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. We're certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instructions. Thoroughly enjoyable.
And a quick reminder today that parking in the area around the stadium is strictly forbidden. Please use parking provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area.